Sairam everyone. So my topic is all about participation in community service and other programs of the organization. Excuse me, I'm not very good at Kannada. I will try to make it as much as simple with lot of stories, no Sanskrit words and complicated stuff, so I think people can understand it better. Thank you, brother. So, what is service and why service is very important? So, the one quote which all of us know that Swami has told, universally everyone in the world will know there is one quote which Swami has told: love all, serve all. So, there is no one who will deny that they do not know this quote, because every one of us know that it is told by Swami. And when he told about service, he says, love all, serve all. He has combined love and service together. Right? And Swami says, it is a single most efficient universal tool for understanding, experiencing and expressing the divine principle of love. He says, to express love you need to do service. And he says, service is love in action. So, we will have to understand that he has always spoken service with love. He has never divided love and service as two different aspects. They were always one for Swami. Now, we will see what Swami has told more about service. He says, Seva is the highest form of worship. Whatever form of worship you do, but Seva is the highest form of worship. And when it comes to Samiti, he says, Seva is the most important activity that any Samiti should take. And he says, that is the highest spiritual sadhana. Of all the spiritual sadhanas that we have, service is the highest spiritual sadhana. And he says, service is a sincere form of adoration of God, and through service, we will be able to see the divinity in everyone. So this is the level of importance that Swami has given for service. And when he formed an organization, he could have named it as Satya Sai Trust, Satya Sai Mission, Satya Sai Mat, Satya Sai Spiritual Organization. But what did he choose? He chose to name the whole organization as Satya Sai Seva Organization. It doesn't mean that we are only doing service. Right? We are doing all other activities. We are doing spiritual activities as well. But he wanted to emphasize that Seva is the most important activity of all the activities that we do in this organization. That's why he has named the organization as Satya Sai Seva Organization. So now we understand the amount of importance that Swami has attached to the service that our organization does. And Swami did not just talk about Seva and ask all of us to do Seva. So there is one drama that Swami has written, Cheppinatlu Chestara, right? Swami chesinde cheptaru. Swami will only tell what he has really done. When it comes to service, we all think, okay, what do we need to do service? We need time, we need money, and we need influence, or we need to have right circumstances to do Seva. But there was a time when no one knew about Swami in the world. He did not have money. He did not have very good circumstances. He did not have the ecosystem to do Seva. When he was very young in Uravakunda, he used to carry water for everyone in the neighborhood. Neighborhood was well off. They could get water by themselves by paying money, but Swami did not expect anything in return. He did not discriminate saying who is well enough to get water by themselves, to whom should I help. He did not see that. When there was an opportunity to serve everyone in Pushpagiri, he did not have money even to travel in bus. He traveled by walk 15 kilometers. A kid, he was not even an adult, right, at that time. He walked 15 kilometers just to serve everyone. He was hungry. He did not even have money to get food. But he served everyone. The whole purpose of he walking 15 kilometers was to serve everyone. And he had very limited amount of clothes. Anything excess was donated. When a beggar comes at the door when he was eating food, and Swami was eating food, started to eat food, and beggar was asking for food, then he immediately would take his plate and go to the beggar and give the food. And he would say, Na kadupu nendindi. When they eat, my stomach is satisfied. So that is the amount of seva bhava that Swami had. So Swami proved that time, money, circumstances, convenience, luxury, influence, all that is not necessary. We all know that Swami in the later years did massive water projects, a lot of educational institutions, thousands of Narayana Seva, free hospitals and all that, but Swami started doing it young when he had nothing of all that. So that is the leading by example. Swami led us by example. Now when Swami does seva, is it not important that we also do seva? So when it comes to I call something like a seva pyramid. Where do we start doing seva? Now we know that we will all have to do seva, but where do we start? So if we see, there is 9-point code of conduct. If I ask you to do seva every day, go to Narayana, do Narayana seva every day, go to medical camps every day, is it practically possible? May not be possible. If you have to integrate this 9-point code of conduct of doing seva every day, where should it start with? It should start from home. Help each other. See Narayana in everyone at home. Share your workload. When mother or wife asks you to go to grocery shop repeatedly again and again, don't crib. Think that Narayana is asking you to go to the grocery shop and get the groceries. Have love for everyone. When you are sweeping the floor, think that you are sweeping the floor of Narayana. Narayana is living in this house. There are a lot many Narayanas in this house. So even the sweeping the floor, the simplest of seva is seva. And this will actually be the training ground. This will develop the bhava for us to go out and do seva. What about the next steps of the hierarchy? Serve needy, serve society, see man, service to mankind is service to God, then all is God. That is the final stage when we reach seva, where we see everyone as God. But in a worldly sense, if we go out, some random Yeshwanth is there in the road, and you go and ask him, what is seva? He would say, seva is going to an orphanage, seva is going to an old age home and do service for them so that they have some comfort, right? But if he is a bit older, 50, 60 years, he will talk about, okay, if I do seva, I will gain a lot of punyam. And that will be helpful when I die. The Swami will give me moksham. Or it will be helpful for my son, my grandson, granddaughter will be okay. That's what people will say, right? But you see, all is God phenomenon will not even come to many of the people outside. But Swami has integrated the godliness in seva in the very first step of the hierarchy. He says, when you do service at home, you think everyone is Narayana. That is the speciality of service inside the Sai organization. Now we know service pyramid also. We know that we will have to see Narayana in everyone. But what is the aim of seva? Why should I do? There is always an objective that we will have to write for any experimentation, right? So there are 3 objectives: alleviation of pain and suffering, spreading love, spiritual progress. When you see all these 3 things as separate, there are 3 different aims. But there is a flow between. Any seva is only to alleviate the pain and suffering in everyone. Maybe it can be a physical pain or it can be a mental pain. But how can it be alleviated? It can be alleviated through love. Service coupled with love. And when you do service that is coupled with love to alleviate pain and suffering, we get spiritual progress. That's what it means. So any service that is not having any love, that is not developing prema bhava inside our heart, is not service at all. Now we have aim of service is known, objective is known. Now we will have to do the experimentation. That is how to do seva. What are the things that we will have to take care when we do seva? So I come up with the formula of triple N. Nirahankara, Niswartha, Nishabda. What is Nirahankara? Once an elderly guy came with me from Puttaparthi to Bangalore. We traveled in a bus together. He was sitting in next my adjacent seat. He was saying, you know, there is no seva that I have not done in Puttaparthi at all. I have been to Puttaparthi seva 46 times, you know. Last birthday, మేము సౌత్ ఇండియన్ క్యాంటీన్లో నన్ను పోస్ట్ చేశారు. లక్షలు ఇడ్లీ పోస్తున్నా చట్నీ రుబ్బుతూ ఉన్నా అబ్బబ్బబ్బబ్బ అంత సేవ చేసినాను నేను. స్వామి ఫిజికల్గా ఉంటే నా 10 వేళ్ళకి 10 ఉంగరాలు ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు. ఈ సెట్ If Swami was physically present, he would have given 10 rings for all my 10 fingers, he said. Okay, I got shocked. Then there was a gang, the Jaikar gang with him. They said, yes, sir, without you, nothing would have been possible. It is because of you that the seva went very well. I was saying, Are, Swami is doing seva without his physical presence and your physical presence, how does it matter? There are always people who will fill you with gas. And there is another gang who would say, oh, Narayana Seva, they served only puliyogre, I served payasam, vada, that, this, like 10 items in my menu. See, Krishna was happy with just poha, just with avalakki, he was very happy. It doesn't matter what menu you serve, with what bhava you serve is important, right? So, attaching ego is a very big sin. Don't attach any ego. You are not anyone. We are not anyone. It is Swami who does the seva. And if we think that seva will not go without me in my absence, then I am mad. So that is not seva at all. Next is nisvartha, selflessness. So if I am planning to plant saplings in one government school, thinking that if I plant saplings in this government school principal may give space for Sai activities. Or if I do this seva for this organization where the board member is also the CEO of this company and this company may have some business dealings with me because I do seva for this organization, that is bad. Or expecting even, okay, if I do this seva from morning to evening, my convener will come and say, Yeshwanth, yem seva Yeshwanth, what seva you have done, exemplary seva. That is also a motive. That is also a selfish motive. I am expecting some fame and some pogadalu, like everyone should say, oh, Yeshwanth, super, you are great and all that. Even that is swartham. You should do seva, nisvartham, without any expectation. What is nishabdam? Nishabdam is without any noise, without any publicity. I order some 100 uta from some adigas. Okay, I have a lot of money. All of us earn very well. So we order 100 utas, go to an orphanage and give it to the organizer of the orphanage, who is running the orphanage. Select some beautiful 5 children from the lot. Then distribute some 5 food packets, take photos, and then upload it in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram Reel, your WhatsApp status and say, I spent 25,000 serving 150 kids today, heart filled with joy. Then one emoji, thank you Swami, one namaskara emoji. Oh, then what is the use of doing that? That is publicity, right? You should do seva in a way that the right hand should not know what left hand gives. Left hand should not know what right hand gives. So publicity should not be there at all. Love servingly. When you go to Puttaparthi, there is a very big line. They will say, Arey, Sai Ram, wait, you don't know how to stand in line. How many times should I say that you should not break the line? Go, stand in line. If I shout that way, is there any love? Do I see Narayana in him? If Swami comes and stand out of line or Swami breaks the line, for example, okay, so what will we do? Will we shout at Swami? That is not the way. You should speak lovingly. Non-doership. See, this is the best example is Vrindavan cleaning seva. You go to Vrindavan, there is a trai there, okay? A lot of leaves would be withered around trai. And I would go and sweep the whole trai Vrindavan for 2-3 hours. Then they will say, Yeshwanth, you have done a lot of seva. Come and have lunch prasadam. I will have lunch prasadam. Then Trai Vrindavan the doors will be open. They will say, have Trai Darshan. I will go and sing a bhajan there. I will do namaskaram to the Jula there. They will give me vibhuti prasadam. And the moment I come out and see, there will be another wind. The whole premises will be filled with leaves. What seva did I do? I did not do any seva. Swami does not require my seva, right? Because what did I sweep? I swept my ahankara, my hatred, my anger, my ego. I swept only that. Trai is still the same. When I started at 9 o'clock, it had leaves. At 1:30, when I come out, it has leaves. But still, people say, I have done seva. So, if I did not do anything, what is that I have done? I am not doing anything. Swami is only giving me the seva and he is giving me the experience to do something in the name of seva. That's why they say, Swami is the doer. Swami says, I am the doer. God serves. He allows you to claim that you have served. And he says, without my will, not even a blade of grass can quiver in the wind. Without my will, not even a grass will just shake in the wind. And you think you are doing seva? You are not doing seva at all. That's what Swami says. Then see God in everyone. I think we have spoken enough about seeing God in everyone. Never differentiate. I have a CEO standing in the line, Narayan Seva says, sir, please come front, sir. Why are you standing in line, sir? Okay, we differentiate. Okay, someone comes in with very good ironed clothes. I would say, oh, this guy is wearing a very nice clothes. Why is he coming to eat free food here? Why is he coming to the medical camp to get free medicines here? He is well off to go to Apollo hospitals and get him treated. Why is he coming here? That is also a differentiation. But that doesn't mean if I have an old guy standing in the line, okay, he's not at all able to stand, bringing him in the front and giving him food first. If there is a pregnant lady, bringing her first and giving her food first, that is not differentiation. But no differentiation with respect to educational qualification, financial qualification, caste, creed, religion, nationality, sex. You should not differentiate anyone with respect to anything. In fact, Swami once, when there was a Narayan Seva, Swami asked whether everyone is fed. Sevadal said yes, but he said, no, there is one kid who did not get food. Boil some milk and give the food. Give milk to the baby. Make sure that the temperature of the milk is optimum so that the baby can drink it. Swami goes to that detail. He does not differentiate a man and a kid. When someone goes to Narayan Seva, he says, be it a man or be it a child, one person is one person. If there are 4 children, give 4 food packets. Don't say child will not eat, so I will give only 1 food packet. No, don't differentiate at all. That's what Swami says. Now, we know how to do, what are the things that we will have to take care when we do seva. And again, now we are in an age where we say, if someone comes home, if you come home, what will you bring? If I come to your homes, what will you give? Right? We are always in an expectation of what we will get. Like, we are always interested in results. Without any results, no one is going to do anything. And Lingashtakam has a falastuti. Every sloka also has a falastuti. Lingashtakamidam punyam yappatet shiva sannidau shivalokam avapnoti shivena saha modate and all that. So doing all this seva, what I am going to get? Swami elaborates in detail. He says, I will give you protection, raksha. When Krishna was there with his friends, he had cut his finger with knives. And all his friends ran to get some piece of cloth to tie it around his finger to clot his blood. But Draupadi did not even think twice. What he did was he tore her sari and she tied her sari on Krishna's finger. What did she get in return? Miles and miles of sari when Vastrabharana happened. Right? Swami says, Bangaru, I am asking you to distribute laddus in Kulwant Hall because the punyam that you get out of distributing this laddu will be credited in your account, and whenever it is necessary, I will take the punyam from that account and save you. So when we do seva, Swami protects. It destroys our ego. Who are we? We are not the doer at all. Everything is taken care by Swami. I am nothing. That ego will get destroyed. It develops love because we see Swami in everyone when we saw it. Develops love, creates empathy. We will be in a position to see ourselves from his point of view because we are interacting with all stratas of the society when we do seva. It creates empathy and it burns bad karmas. Swami says this is an effective tool to burn all your bad karmas. And he says, this is a way to sacrifice. We will have a will to sacrifice. We will know there are so many people who are struggling than us. We will never compare ourselves with anyone, and we will say, okay, he doesn't have even this, let me give it back. Like Swami did not have anything, but whatever he had, he gave it to others, right? We will have the will to sacrifice. And sealing on desires, when we see so many people, we will be content with whatever we have. And it is purity of mind. When we have love, when we have the will for sacrifice, your mind purifies. When your bad karma goes away, you will have a pure mind. Trikarana Shuddhi. I think of Swami. I see Narayana in everyone. Mind. I speak lovingly. Right? And then I serve everyone lovingly. So my manasa, vacha, karmana, everything is done in unison. So I practice Trikarana Shuddhi. If I do seva, and if that seva qualify all these things, then Swami will approve that as seva. And if he approves that as seva, what is the gift that he will give? Another opportunity to serve. And once we serve continuously to Swami and we keep serving him, what happens? A spiritual progress happens. When the spiritual progress happens, we will go close to God. So this is the benefit of Seva. Now, we know now what is Seva, how to do Seva, and what are the benefits of Seva, and where to start with. What are the opportunities that we have inside the organization for service activities? We have Prashanti Seva, Hospital Seva, Brindavan Cleaning Seva, Narayana Seva, Breakfast and Buttermilk Seva. We have medical camps, Gram Seva, Amrita Kalasham, blood donation, Vidya Jyoti. We need lot of volunteers. We have Satya Sai Media Center. We need people for video editing, audio editing, recording, and all that. We have Premataru that is going on, for which we need volunteers. We have a lot of opportunities inside the organization to do Seva. And for more details, you can contact the Seva coordinator for this district. I think Seva coordinator is Nikhil brother. And you also have Samiti level Seva coordinators. You can contact the Seva coordinators for further details. Now finally, Swami says that Hanuman is the supreme Sevadal. So Hanuman and Vibhishna were talking. Vibhishna was saying, Hanuman, I am also chanting Ramanama, but you are getting darshan of Rama, but I am not getting. Why is it that? And Hanuman says, it's not sufficient just when you chant Ramanama. It is also necessary that you have to serve Rama. When you see Tyagaraja, he says, Bandu Riti Koluvu Iyavaya Rama. He says, Bantu Riti Koluvu, give me the role of servant Rama. He says, Romanchamane Kanakanchukamu Rama Bhaktudaina Mudra Billayu. Rama Nama Mane Varagadgamivi. He says, Rama Bhakta is the badge that I want to serve Rama, and Rama Nama will be the weapon with which I will serve you, Rama. Even the person who is continuously singing bhajans and composing songs wants to do seva for Rama finally. Right? That's why when there are a lot of gods in the Hillview Stadium, Hanuman is given the highest position in Puttaparthi. Because Swami says there is nothing more than seva. Swami says Hanuman is the supreme Sevadal and he gets the highest position in Puttaparthi itself. So Swami finally promises that Seva saves. I save you if you do Seva. Do my work, I will take care of your work. What more assurance that we want? Swami says, you do Seva, I will save you. And you do my work, I will do your work. So with this, now we will reiterate the points that we started with. Seva is the highest form of worship. Any worship that you do is not more than Seva. Spiritual sadhana, it is the highest spiritual sadhana that any samiti should take. If you are really interested in sadhana, and you cannot omit service activity at all. It is the highest spiritual sadhana. He says it is the sincerest form of adoration of God. And he says, through selfless service, you can realize the divinity in all creation. When you see God in all, you become one with God. And that is the final stage for everyone's spiritual evolution. So that's what Swami has also told. Now everyone is presented with opportunity. It is our destiny that we should go towards God. But it's all in our hands, it's all in our efforts, whether we make use of all the opportunities that is presented to us. Let's not say no to any service activity that is coming our way. Always say yes, whatever situation you are. Swami expects only a yes from you. Others, he will take care. He will give you the time, he will put you in proper circumstances, he will give you the energy. But don't forget to say yes. Say yes, the rest of the things will be taken up by Swami. Sai Ram.